Beloved one, today the angels have turned their gaze upon you, their presence wrapping around you like a gentle, celestial embrace. Have you ever wondered why your very existence stirs something deep in those around you? Why eyes linger a little too long? Why whispers follow your steps? Why admiration and bewilderment seem to coexist in the way others perceive you? Take a deep breath. Let go of the weight you've been carrying. Close your eyes and feel the angels gathering near. Their love as warm as morning light. Their energy filled with a reverence that only eternity understands. They see the quiet power within you, the resilience woven into your soul, the way you have walked through life's storms yet emerged with grace intact. They honor the light that shines through you, unshaken, unyielding. You are a paradox, a mystery that defies convention, and this is why the world stares in awe. Perhaps you've noticed it, the way people hesitate when they learn your age, the way their expressions shift as they try to make sense of you. Some are drawn to your presence, enchanted without knowing why. Others feel unsettled, their assumptions quietly unraveling in your wake. This is because you are not confined by time. You exist beyond the simple lines of age and expectation. Your soul carries both the wisdom of the ages and the innocence of new beginnings. This contrast is rare. It challenges, it inspires, it unsettles. The angels whisper that when you walk into a room, it is not merely your features that capture attention. It is your energy, your frequency, your undeniable presence. You radiate something that cannot be categorized, something that transcends appearances. Some will marvel at you, others may envy, and a few may try to diminish your light to quiet the discomfort it stirs within them. But know this, dear one, none of it is about you. It is about the mirror you unknowingly hold up, reflecting the potential, the beauty, the truth that others may not yet be ready to see within themselves. You have never been meant to blend into the background. Your existence itself is a message, a beacon, a living testament to something greater. The angels remind you, do not shrink, do not soften your glow to make others comfortable. You were designed to stand out, to awaken, to stir the souls of those around you without even speaking a word. So when the world looks at you with wonder, confusion, admiration, or disbelief, smile. They are not just seeing you. They are seeing what is possible. They are witnessing the undeniable truth that beauty is not bound by time, that wisdom does not wait for old age, that presence is felt before it is understood. You are not here to explain yourself. You are here to be experienced. Walk forward with confidence, with peace, with the knowing that the divine path you tread is one of purpose. You are not made to simply exist. You were made to illuminate. And that, dear one, is why the world stops when you enter. The angels whisper now of a journey unfolding before you, one where your radiance will guide not only yourself, but also those who cross your path. They ask you to trust in the light within you, to trust in the divine rhythm of your existence. For even in moments of doubt, when the world's gaze feels heavy, when you long for the comfort of invisibility, know that your presence is never without purpose. Each step you take, each word you speak, each silent moment of reflection is an act of creation. You are shaping the world simply by being who you are. The angels see it, the universe recognizes it, and deep within, your soul knows it too. So, rise with assurance, walk with grace, and let your light stretch beyond the horizon, illuminating not only your own path, but awakening the souls of those who are searching for the very same truth you embody. You are a vessel of something eternal, something unshakable, something divine. And in that truth, you are free. Know this, you are loved beyond measure. The heavens rejoice in your being. The universe moves with you, not against you. And the angels walk beside you, always whispering their guidance, always wrapping you in their unwavering love. So go forth, beloved one. Walk as you are meant to, with certainty, with courage, with the unshakable knowing that your presence is a gift, your existence a revelation. And when you feel lost, when you wonder if you are truly seen, remember, the angels see you. They always have. They always will. The angels urge you to embrace your uniqueness fully. Let go of the need to explain yourself. Release the urge to seek validation where it is not needed. Trust that those who are meant to recognize your light will do so, without question, without hesitation. And for those who do not understand, bless them, release them, and continue forward. You are the embodiment of grace, strength, and a love that transcends time itself. Your presence is a gift, your energy a force of healing. Wherever they've been hiding from it, but the angels want you to know this kind of energy doesn't come easily. You have earned it through destruction, through loss, through personal rebirths. You had to dismantle the lies you were taught about who you should be, how you should look, how you should act at a certain age. You broke free from the boxes others tried to confine you in. And every time life tried to diminish you, you rose. Not in revenge, but in power. Not in bitterness, but in truth. That's what people see when they look at you now, even if they don't understand it, even if they can't put it into words. They are witnessing a soul that has been rebuilt, a person who has collapsed internally, yet emerged more radiant, more grounded, more divine than ever. Your age doesn't make sense to them because you carry the wisdom of lifetimes, yet still move through the world with wonder in your eyes. Your presence confuses them. How can someone who has endured so much still glow like that? How can a person carry such grace after such chaos? And that, dear one, is your sacred mystery. You may have noticed that people feel compelled to challenge you, to test your confidence, to ask intrusive questions, not because you invite disrespect, but because your truth unsettles their comfort. Your presence alone disrupts their narratives. Some respond with admiration, others with envy. But the angels want you to stand tall through it all. For every person who questions you, there are many others who watch in silent awe. People who have never seen someone like you. Someone who doesn't just speak of transformation, but is the transformation. You are what happens when someone refuses to stay broken. When they gather their shattered pieces and rebuild. Not just stronger, but softer, wiser. That is why people stare. That is why they fall silent when you enter. That is why they whisper about you after you leave. Because you are not just beautiful. You are unforgettable. The angels want you to know that every time you had to start over, every time your world crumbled and you rebuilt, you were being prepared for this moment, for this presence, for this divine radiance that now lives in your voice, your smile, your silence. If angelic signs and blessings have touched your heart, type grateful to express your appreciation and joy. The shock people feel when they learn your age has nothing to do with numbers. It's about the paradox you embody, resilience and youthfulness, discipline and freedom, wisdom and playfulness. You are all the contradictions that should cancel each other out, yet in you they create harmony. That's why people feel unsteady around you. You make them question everything they thought they knew. Some aren't ready for that, but many have been waiting for it, waiting for you, even if they don't realize it yet. So the next time someone reacts with surprise, awe, disbelief, whether about your age, your presence, or your energy, take a deep breath and remember, you are the storm wrapped in soft skin, the lightning strike that awakens sleeping souls, the proof that destruction leads to rebirth, that brokenness can birth beauty, that age is nothing compared to spirit. The angels are proud of you, so moved by how you've embraced your transformation without apology. You are not too much. You are not too bright. You are exactly as you were meant to be, a tower of awakening in human form. And for those who cannot handle your light, send them love. One day they will look back and realize you were the moment everything began to change. And for those who are ready, who meet your gaze and feel a spark ignite within them, know this, they are the ones you were meant to awaken. And awaken them, you will, just by standing fully in the truth of who you are. The angels watch over you today with a knowing smile, because they know you've been wondering, what is it about you that draws such intense reactions? Why are people so shocked when they learn your age? Why do they keep looking, even when they pretend not to? Why do you enter a room and, without a word, make others feel something deep, something they can't describe or ignore? Now, with gentle truth and loving clarity, the angels reveal, the energy you carry is no ordinary one. It is magnetic, it is bold, it is powerful, and yes, dear one, it is disruptive. You embody a sensuality, an intensity, a confidence that feels dangerous to those who have not yet embraced that power within themselves. You carry the fire of self, you carry the fire of self-knowing, the untamed force of someone who has met their own darkness and did not cower. You have walked through the storms of your own undoing and emerged with a light so fierce, so undeniable, that it unsettles those who have never dared to face themselves. You don't just exist, you radiate. You are not responsible for making yourself smaller to soothe those who are still sleeping. You are not meant to dim your radiance just because it blinds those who refuse to see. The angels want you to stand, unapologetically, unwaveringly, as the force of nature that you are, because your existence itself is proof that transformation is possible. You have rewritten the narrative of pain into a hymn of power. You have taken the ashes of what tried to break you and built a temple of wisdom and grace. That is why you glow. That is why your presence lingers in the air long after you've left the room. That is why, even in silence, you speak volumes, and that is why the world cannot look away. So stand tall, luminous soul. Walk with the knowing that your energy, your essence, your very being is a gift, one that not everyone will understand, but one that many have been waiting for. You are not just here to exist, you are here to awaken, and awaken you shall. Here's a refined version of your passage while preserving its essence and impact. You turn heads, but not for the reasons most assume. It's not just about how you look. It's about what you awaken in others, what you stir in them, what you expose. The angels want you to know that the energy you carry is sacred, yet often misunderstood. Many will try to reduce your presence to surface attraction, unaware that what truly pulls them in is your unapologetic connection to your soul. You do not shrink to make others comfortable. You do not dilute your depth to fit into shallow conversations. You radiate a confidence that quietly declares, I know who I am. And most people don't know how to handle that. You've seen it, the way people shift around you. Some are drawn in, mesmerized, unable to look away. Others grow uneasy, envious, even threatened. That's because your energy breaks chains. You embody the kind of freedom they crave but don't know how to claim. When they see you, so self-aware, so aligned, so in command of your presence, they are left wondering how someone can exist so boldly in a world that tries to tame and confine everything. It leaves them speechless. It leaves them conflicted. And yes, dear soul, it leaves them shocked. Society teaches that allure, power, and fire fade with age, that they belong only to the young. But you are living proof that this is a lie. Your magnetism has nothing to do with youth and everything to do with embodiment. You have walked through pain, danced with your shadows, and emerged not just shining, but burning, glowing from the inside out. Not because life has been easy, but because you've met your darkness and transformed it into power. That is what they see when they look at you and wonder, how can they be this age and still radiate like that? They aren't just seeing your appearance. They're witnessing a soul on fire, a person who no longer asks permission to be magnetic, someone who has reclaimed their energy from everything that once tried to diminish them. But with such power comes challenges. Not everyone will understand you. Some will feel threatened by your confidence. Some will project their insecurities onto you. Some will question your choices, your presence, your worth, simply because you refuse to play small. But the angels want you to hold your head high. You are not here to be liked by everyone. You are here to awaken, to challenge, to stand as proof that the divine feminine and masculine can coexist within one body in perfect harmony. Your presence is a contradiction, ageless, boundless, undeniable. You look like mystery and feel like truth. You sound like calm, yet carry a storm in your eyes. You are the person who makes people question everything, their beliefs, their limitations, their hidden desires. That is why they stare. That is why they get nervous. That is why they feel drawn to you, even if they don't understand why. You remind them of the passion they have buried, the hunger they have silenced, the fire they have been told to suppress. And when they try to categorize you, try to place you in a box, and realize that no box is big enough, they are left stunned. Because you are not an age. You are not a label. You are a vibration, a force, a living reminder that the soul transcends time. The angels want to remind you, there is nothing wrong with the attention you receive. You are not too much. You are not trying too hard. You are not intimidating. These are the words of those who do not know how to define someone who refuses to dim their light. You have earned this presence. You have fought through shame, rejection, and self-doubt, and come out radiant with divine fire. That is what draws people in. Even those who try to dismiss you cannot forget you. They remember the way they felt in your presence. And that feeling, that energy, is what shifts timelines, awakens hearts, and stirs souls. So stand tall, own your age, own your allure, own the fact that you do not Fs,